Number 4, the data below represents a relation between the input and the output. Part A, write the ordered pairs for each point shown above. What is the ordered pair for this point? Negative 3, negative 3. Make sure you put them inside of parentheses and then put a comma. What is the ordered pair for this point? Negative 2, 4. Make sure you have them inside of parentheses. And guys, make sure you put a comma in between your numbers. You should know that in 8th grade. And put a parenthesis or comma. Sorry. What is the ordered pair for this point? Positive 4, 4. And what is the ordered pair for this point? 4, negative 2. Do you see that there's a comma in between each set of parentheses?
Yeah.
Because just like in writing words, you put commas in between words in a series. You do that from numbers too.
Yeah.
Then part B says create a functions map to represent the relationship. So I'm going to just start out drawing my circles or ovals. Input or output? Output. So that one has to be the input. Is that the X or the Y? All right, what is the input for this point? Negative 3. What is the output for this point? Negative 3. And since those are the first ones that we're using, we know that we don't have any duplicates. What's the input for this point? What one? Negative 2. Jay, sit up. Do I already have negative 2 written down?
No.
So I'm going to write it down. And what is its output?
4.
And do I already have 4 written down?
No.
So I'm going to write it down and draw your arrow. What is the input for this point? 4. Do I already have that written down in my input?
Yes.
So I'm going to write it down. What's the output? Do I already have 4 written down?
Yes.
So I'm going to just draw an arrow to it. What is the input for this point? Do I already have 4 written down in my input? So I'm not going to write it down. And what is the output? And do I already have negative 2 written down in this?
No.
So I'm going to go from the 4 that I already had written down and draw the arrow to the negative 2. So this was not a function. How do I know?
Because that.
One input, the input 4 has 2 outputs. Go ahead and put your pencils down and you can write that down in a moment. If we do the cheat way, if we do that vertical line test, if I put my vertical line on this point, how many points does it touch?
1.
So far, function. If I put my vertical line on this point, how many points does it touch? 1. So far, function. When I put my vertical line on this point, how many points does it touch?
2.
Not a function. See how that vertical line helps you cheat? Go ahead, me too. Write your sentence down.